A murder trial set to begin this week in Dawes County District Court. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Chadron man charged with first-degree murder and felony use of a firearm will be back in court on Wednesday to stand trial for murder. Ian Sage Littlemoon is accused of killing 72-year-old John Martinez, who was in a relationship with Littlemoon's 33-year-old sister. In July 2021, the defendant was accused of leaving the murder scene before police arrived, fled in a stolen minivan that was abandoned near White Clay, and was arrested by tribal authorities on the Pine Ridge Reservation. District Judge Travis O'Gorman scheduled a 3-day jury trial set to begin on October 26th in Dawes County District Court. If convicted, Littlemoon could be facing life in prison. Sticking in Dawes County now, as a 20-year-old Chadron State College student who was arrested and charged with first-degree sexual assault earlier this year is going to trial. Court records show that Chadron police were called to Chadron Community Hospital for a report of a sexual assault during the early hours of March 20th. As a result of the investigation, Malik Ahmed Hossi was arrested and booked into the Dawes County Jail. He's pleaded not guilty to the Class 2 felony charge of forcible first-degree sexual assault, and a 5-day jury trial has been scheduled for May 15th through May 19th. We'll have more news right after this.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Welcome back. With just a few weeks before the November general election, local voters seeking information on who to vote for can turn to the candidate forums that were recorded earlier this month by the Scottsbluff-Gering Chamber of Commerce. One of those races is the contested Gering mayoral race between Kent Ewing and Eldon Hubbard, who answered a series of questions. One subject was how to improve retail offerings in the city, to which Hubbard said he would like to see targeted offerings.
I don't know the ins and outs of the personnel of the city, but we need to get someone that targets locations downtown that are available, and then is responsive to some unique targeted shops.
Ewing replied that he would encourage existing businesses to act as incubators for new startup companies.
By using the facilities they've got, and when they grow up business-wise and learn the ins and outs where it doesn't cost them tons of money on a small mistake and they just end up closing up, somebody to assist them daily, like in my store, and when they do have their stuff organized business-wise, personally, then they move out into their own brick-and-mortar stores. These have to start small because you don't want the failures.
You can find the full mayoral candidate forum through the link on the Scottsbluff-Gering Chamber website or by finding the story at kneb.com.
Better sleep and better health can be found at Western Sleep Medicine in Gering. Since 2006, Western Sleep Medicine has offered the lowest cost sleep testing either in their independent sleep laboratory or the privacy of your own home. You have control over your health care and your out-of-pocket cost. All insurance is accepted for a much lower cost than the regional option. If you need a sleep study, ask for Western Sleep Medicine. They've helped thousands of people over the years and want to help you. Western Sleep Medicine. Better sleep, better health.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Just a few high-level clouds across the region tonight. That's about it. Otherwise, skies are going to be mostly clear and calm winds, at least winds coming down and temperatures dipping into the 20s as we get towards sunrise. So it is going to be cooler the next couple of days. I think we'll see a few flurries or sprinkles around tomorrow and maybe into Thursday. Otherwise, a nice weekend coming, and I think Halloween's going to be nice. Might be a little breezy on Halloween, but I think by the middle to end of next week, it looks like we're going to trend much colder here across the region. Yesterday's high, just 48, barely made it on the thermometer there. 27 for our low temperature, so well below normal yesterday. Nothing in the rain gauge. I think we officially measured a trace at the airport. Not enough to total anything up, though. We're now at 49 hundredths for the month, and we're 570 below normal for the year. So yesterday, by far the coolest day we've had in a long time at just 48 degrees, and nothing in the rain gauge yesterday, but we did pick up those 500ths the day before. And we don't see much chance of moisture coming. Like I said, a few sprinkles or showers or flurries, that's about it. And then by the early part of next week, we might be dealing with some better chances of precip. But the winds are going to be here. It's going to be breezy at times, windy at times here across the region over most of the next 7 days. Getting on the school tomorrow, we'll give it a B, mostly cloudy and about 30. Clouds on your way home as well, a little cooler temps, so we'll give it a C+ for your way home. Boy, you could see where that frontal system continues to work across the area, and it has continued to bring in chillier air here to the area. We're in a little bit of a warm-up here in the central part of the country. Temperatures still, though, in the 50s and 60s. Mostly 50s, near 60 in a couple of areas, and then some 40s in eastern Wyoming here across the region tonight. Winds are out of the northwest. We're looking at 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting over 30 at times in a few locations. So that certainly makes for some cold wind chills. Again, look at the futurecast showing just a few spotty sprinkles or showers out there. That's really all we're going to see. Skies are going to be partly to mostly cloudy at times as we go into tomorrow morning. Again, a dot or two on the map there of a sprinkle or snow flurry or snow shower. Maybe a little better chance to the east of us tomorrow afternoon and evening. And some snow showers there in the high country from Laramie over toward Cheyenne. Those will die out as we go into early Thursday morning. And again, just a light sprinkle or shower possible here, or maybe a flurry depending on the time of day. Lows tonight 20s, highs tomorrow mostly in the 50s, a few areas not getting to 50. And as far as precip goes, not much coming out of this, a couple of hundredths for most anybody. And snow going to be confined to the high country. Laramie might pick up an inch or two. Otherwise, that's really about it. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low down around 28. Winds light at 5 to 10. Tomorrow, cloudy early, then partly cloudy in the afternoon. We'll call it 55 your high. Again, a sprinkle or flurry can't be ruled out. Same situation for Thursday morning, and we'll see temps in the 50s, and we'll turn sunny by late in the day. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, things look pretty nice with temps in the 60s. Again, maybe a bit breezy on Halloween with temps possibly near 70. And then we drop back into the low 60s on Tuesday and probably be only in the 40s and 50s for Wednesday and Thursday.
It's hunting season. Scan that QR code on the screen. Renewal by Anderson's awesome It's Hunting Season sale is on. Save big bucks, lots of dough, no bull. The hunt for perfect windows and doors is over. Renewal by Anderson is offering 20% off every window and door, plus an additional $500 off the entire project if purchased during the initial consultation. Plus this, no money down, no interest, no payments for 12 whole months, but hurry, pull that trigger fast. This sale ends October 31st. Scan that QR code, visit rbawyoming.com, and happy hunting, everyone.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
The winter wheat is in the ground and there have been some scattered rains. Cody Creech, Nebraska Extension Dryland Cropping Specialist, gives us an update on how the wheat looks.
Wheat emergence has been probably better than I expected. We caught that timely rain right around wheat planting time, and that really helped get a lot of it up. Overall, I'm pleasantly surprised with the emergence and the stands that we have going into winter.
Creech says while the wheat is up,
Going into next year, though, we will see some variability in the stands in the spring. We're going to see some areas of the field that are not going to yield as well as we'd like because it just emerged late. I think we came out on top as far as conditions. It could have been a lot worse, and so I think we'll just be happy with what we have going into winter at this point.
Creech says for dryland corn harvest in the southern panhandle, it's comparable to 2012. And in Box Butte County,
Saw similar yields up in Box Butte, but maybe a little bit higher because those folks up there had a little bit better moisture. If you talk to those guys up there, they're going to say that they were better off this year than they were in 2012. Those few rainstorms that they caught. So overall, yields are down on our dryland acres, probably about half, or even maybe a little bit below half as far as our average yields.
for the irrigated acres, growers are just beginning to get into the fields, and Creech expects their yields to be on par with what they normally receive.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, Western Nebraska Community College wrapped up their homecoming festivities over the weekend, including events including the Positively Pink volleyball game and the debut of the theater department's production of the Pajama Game. On Friday night at the Harm Center, the annual WNCC Alumni and Friends Award ceremony was held, recognizing a wide variety of people for their involvement with WNCC. One of those individuals honored was Nancy Mayborn Peterson with the Outstanding Alumnus Award. The 1954 graduate went on to be a published author, including writings about World War II and its impact here in Scottsbluff.
We're 7 years old when Japanese bombs rained death on Pearl Harbor. We were 8 years old when German bombs decimated London neighborhoods. By the time we were 9 years old, Scottsbluff had 3,000 German prisoners of war living behind high wire fences in a camp just a mile or so east of town.
This year's winners also included Richard Stickney with the Kara Perkins Meritorious Service Award, Audrey Murphy for Outstanding Young Alumnus, the Duncan family for the Family Pride Award, Mary Barkaloo for the Lifetime Achievement Award, and the Thomas Buckley Trust with the WNCC Friend of the College Award. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.